Cleo. Cleo, what do you say? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, isn't it? Yep, you gotta stand on Papa's feet. Oh, it's beautiful. 65, sunny with a light breeze. Ooh, we're loving it, ain't we? Yes, we are. Oh, and I see the blueberries are starting to love it too. Yeah, they're starting to bud out, Cleo. We're gonna have to get out here tomorrow and do some trimming. Get those greenbriers off them before they all get leafed out. So Papa's gonna have to get on it. Yep, he surely is. Or things will get away from me again this year. So, hey, maybe we could start it today. Who knows? We'll have to see how the day goes. Spooky, Speedy, where y'all at? Oh, there you are, Spook. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. I didn't see you walk up. So glad to have you back in Mr. Tom's neighborhood. And as you can see, we're out here on the property, taking a look at things that are rapidly going to happen that we're going to need to give attention to. As you may have just saw, the blueberries. They're starting to all bud out. Yep, I'm already behind. What is it? February the 20th? 2024. Just seems like the other day. They were all full of fruit. But hey, since you stopped by, if you want to, we'll walk along and take a look at a few things that you might not believe we still got growing on. And we'll talk a little bit about gardening, food prices, and sharing my reel. Where you heading off to, Cleo? Yep, I see how you are. You heading back over to your other friends? Speedy, what are you doing? Oh, y'all out enjoying that nice warm asphalt, aren't you? Well, stay here in the driveway. Now, I say that, Speedy, and you go running off in the road. Come on over here. Spooky, you're right with me too, aren't you? Well, hey, I wonder why they painted my water meter box. Well, that looks just lovely, don't it? Ooh, but look at all the holly berries out here too. Yes, they do. They got plenty of food here. That's why the birdies, my feathered friends, love Mr. Tom's neighborhood too. Oh, Spooky, you loving that warm asphalt too, aren't you? Whew. That takes away all your aches and pains, don't it? Oh, y'all a mess. Now where are you going, Cleo? You going over to visit with Mrs. Davis? You probably are. Well, as you can see, the kitty crew is enjoying this beautiful day. And like I say, it's this time of year that I gotta start getting things going. Get the mower serviced up, pick up some sticks that were brought down through the winter storms, and we'll get the mowing done and the leaves all sucked up, like we do every year. But yep, things are starting to green up. Like the hairy vetch is starting to pop up through the lawn. You can see it all on up through there. Of course, you can also see where the tomato trellises all collapsed during a winter storm. Of course, they had long been dead before that happened. But yeah, we're down here at the world famous truck tire planters. And you can see there's still kale growing and has grown through the winter months. Look at those nice heads of kale. Woo! And we're going to be picking some of those off to go in some fine salads. Well, we're going to have a dinner salad tonight. I'm thinking with some chopped ham. Oh, maybe some Gouda cheese. Some, those matchstick carrots. Hey, I might throw in some black olives too and some onion. Mix up some of my homemade dressing and have a feast. Yeah, we got plenty of okra seed if we need it. that we let dry out. What do you say, Spooky? You checking it all out? Of course, we're going to have to pull up the okra. And we're going to pull out all of the okra out of the tire planter. Not sure what we'll plant. You know, we may throw a few more cabbages in there. And maybe a collard or two. And over here we'll throw in some romaine. And I'm thinking some more collards. If we need to. Because if you haven't taken chopping up collards and kale, added them in with your favorite lettuces to give you a little more crunch and bite in your salads, you should. And you should look up the benefits of kale and collards too. I think it might surprise you. You're right there with us too, Cleo, aren't you? And so are you, Spooky. Where's Speedy? Well, hey, let's go take another look at what we got growing up here in the south side driveway garden bed. I may have a surprise for you. Okay? So yeah, when it gets like this, 65 to 70, and we're supposed to be 72 come this Thursday. This is mighty fine. But let's take a look at that south side garden bed, okay? Now the first thing I wanted to show you is right here. All these beautiful narcissus. Aren't those simply stunning? They'll only be around a little while. And yeah, we still got collard greens growing. Look at these right here. Those look mighty fine. And this time of year, during the winter they grow rather slow. But the one thing you don't got to worry about is bugs. And we got more over here. Right there's a nice fine bunch. There's one up there too. Another fine one there. And more of the narcissus. These collards are really loving it. I bet if I give them a boost of fertilizer, they'll grow even better. And they're over a year and 6 months old. Planted back in September of 2022. But you can see all the narcissus, because this is actually a dual purpose bed. It has flowers in the spring, and once they die, wilt and turn brown, yep, all that comes up. The bulbs stay in the ground, and I plant vegetables in it too. But you can see we got plenty of collards for just one little old man. And plenty of beautiful narcissus to brighten our day. Just look at them right there. Simply stunning. You should put you in some bulbs in certain places around your house. And then we got the blueberries all budding up. The buds are swelling. It won't be long till they're all full of leaves. And I'm hoping berries again. We'll just have to see, because they've been chock full. Every year you've seen. And every year I wonder if this is the year they take a break. We'll have to see. And like all years, all the branches will come up, all the leaves will disappear. No more crunch of the leaves under my feet. Nope. We'll just have a nice green lawn. And look over here. Look at the daffodils. Now that's simply beautiful. Right there. And I wouldn't see them. I wouldn't even known they were here if I hadn't stopped mowing my grass down to bare dirt in the fall of the year. But as soon as they die back, we'll be mowing too. But you gotta let them turn brown. And you can see, they basically go right around the walkway, even in an arch. I didn't plan a one. Not sure how it all came to be. But they come up on their own. And of course, we got the bright red berries, giving a little touch of color along the sides of the house. And the birdies eat them too. As you can see by the ones missing. Right here. Right here. Here again, I think it's only certain species of birds that eat those. And of course, if you look way on out, you can see a feathered panda too up on the bird feeder, which I need to fill up. So yeah, friends and family, we don't got much growing through the winter time. And that here, I just thought you might like to see, we've been growing something all along. And we've enjoyed it in our scrambled eggs, our salads, and stuff of that nature too. It's so nice to walk outside, snap off a few leaves to have a little freshness during the dull gray months of winter, even down here in the deep south. But over the last few weeks, I've took you shopping with me. And what I want to say about all that is I took you to all the alternatives I have near me. I don't have an Aldi's. I don't have a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe. I don't have a Sprouts. I don't even have a Winn-Dixie or a Kroger anywhere near me. My only other options is to go out about 30 miles out, and I've taken you there. I think it was back in 2019 to Carmack's and the Pig and Electric, Piggly Wiggly. If you haven't watched those videos, maybe I'll link them in the description below, and you can take a look at them. But yeah, they're 30 plus miles out. I don't have a Costco and Sam's without going into the center of the capital city, and that's a 45-minute plus drive away. On a good day, when traffic's slow, and nobody acts a fool and backs everybody up. And I try to stay out of the big cities as much as I can. And that's where Aldi's is, in the capital city. Right in downtown, where I'd rather not go. Now there's a Aldi's and a Sam's and a Costco up in Auburn, which is even further away. So what I've shared is, we have our Super Walmart. We have our Superfoods, 2 locations. My favorite over here on my side of the river, it's just, a grocery store. It's not real huge. And then, of course, I took you to our brand new Family Dollar Tree combo store. And then, just the other day, we all went to Dollar General to see what we could see. So I do the best I can with what I got to work with. And it's hard shopping for one person. The family's not here no more. I'm not going to go out and spend $200-300 a week like we used to. In fact, through the course of doing the videos and taking you along shopping with me, I spent less than $150 all total. And I could have pared that way down and just not gotten some of the wants. The freezer treats that many of you tell me not to get because they're not good for me. But that's another thing. I cook 90% of the time from scratch right here in the house. And I forget how many cooking videos I got, but I got a lot. And that's just what I've taken the time to video and share with you. So yeah, I buy the freezer treats and some snacks just to keep on hand. When the body just says no, and the mind backs it up. So yeah, I do the best I can. And I'm aware of all the inflammatory things and bad things that they say are in all this. But I'm about to make it 68 years. So if I cut it all out, even if I could afford to, which can I afford to eat all organic? No, I cannot. You got to pick and choose your battles, and I do the best I can. It's just like gardening. You know, I can only do so much, and it's hard gardening for one person. It really is. I mean, last year I put in 8 tomato plants, and I had tomato plants coming out my nose. I gave them away till people didn't want them. They're in the freezers. I no longer can. I could have, but it'd take me forever to, go through the process and eat them on up. And plus I have plenty of canned goods, especially tomato products, enough to do me for some time. It's not a necessity now. I'm not saying it won't. And then there's the whole thing. Gardening ain't cheap no more. Even if you get your own seed, well, there's the potting soil. There's the seed plats, the containers, the amendments, and the organic fertilizers, organic pesticides if you so choose. And it's darn hard this far south to get away without using anything, without losing most of what you grow. And that's just the facts that I've experienced here in my neighborhood. But this year, I'm going to grow even less because I got to devote more time to certain things that have come up. I got some health issues I need to devote time to, and I definitely got to take the time to work on this house. I got to declutter. I got to organize, and I got to start fixing her up with what I can, with what I got. So yeah, I just thought I'd take you around for a walk today, since it's such a beautiful day, and have a chat and show you what we were still growing on and share it all with you. So like always, as the seasons change, the video content sort of changes too. Well, it doesn't sort of, it does. So yeah, we're going to be out and about more. Not just doing shopping videos. Of course, now if I go shopping, since y'all are always good in the buggy, and you don't fight, I'll take you along. So hey, I hope wherever you're at in this big old wide world of ours, you're enjoying a beautiful day out on your front porch too. And if you're not, I'm hoping you're all warm and comfy in your house, because I know it's still darn cold out there in many parts of the US of A, and I'm sure the world too. So as you saw, the kitty crew, you know them all. Cleo, Spooky, Speedy. Yep, sometimes Heathcliff still comes around, and so does old Major Fluffy Muffin. And then of course, we got my sous chef and Princess Gracie in the house. See y'all on that next episode and video of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care. Stay safe. And may God bless you all. Till we see you again. We love you all. Thank you for everything you do. Goodbye for now. I think I'll go in and make me some tea. Come on out and sit here on the porch, sip some tea, listen to the birds, the rustling of the wind, and then just enjoy the afternoon. Oh, I see even the dandelions are starting to come up. Oh, I got to get me some dandelion leaves for a salad tonight. Oh, I got to go get some dandelion leaves, y'all. Later. Yeah, I'm going to go pick some leaves.